The year is 2025. The American political landscape remains a battlefield. On March 28th, Representative Maxine Waters took the stage at a Los Angeles rally. Her voice, filled with righteous anger, echoed through the crowd. She denounced Donald Trump's immigration policies. Waters called them cruel, unjust, and un-American. The crowd roared their approval. The veteran Congresswoman was just getting started. Waters turned her attention to a new target, Melania Trump. She questioned the legitimacy of Melania's parents' citizenship. The crowd gasped. Could this be true? Was the First Lady's family entangled in an immigration scandal? Waters implied that Melania herself could be subject to scrutiny under Trump's own policies. The irony was thick, almost suffocating. Waters wasn't finished. She shifted her focus to Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur. Musk, a close ally of Trump, had recently accepted a controversial position in the administration. Waters saw this as a blatant power grab. She reminded the crowd that money doesn't buy you a free pass in a democracy. Constitutional principles, she argued, outweigh financial influence. The crowd erupted in cheers. Waters' speech was a shot across the bow. She had called out the president, the First Lady, and one of the most powerful men in the world. The question on everyone's mind was simple. How would they respond? Melania Trump, once a quiet presence in the White House, found herself thrust into the center of a political storm. Waters' accusations regarding her parents' citizenship struck a nerve. The media pounced on the story, digging into the details of Melania's own immigration journey. They unearthed old interviews, scrutinized legal documents, and analyzed every photograph. The pressure mounted. The White House issued a statement defending the First Lady and her family. They called Waters' accusations baseless and politically motivated. However, the denial lacked the usual Trumpian bluster. It felt subdued, almost resigned. The damage was done. Melania, usually a picture of composure, seemed visibly shaken by the ordeal. Gone was the icy facade. In its place was a flicker of vulnerability, a glimpse behind the curtain of power and privilege. The public, accustomed to seeing her as untouchable, began to see her in a new light. Was she a victim of her husband's policies, or was there more to the story? 3 days after Waters' fiery speech, Elon Musk took to X, formerly known as Twitter. His response was short, cryptic, and chilling. At some point he wrote, "The many crimes of Maxine Waters will catch up to her." The tweet sent shockwaves through the political establishment. What did Musk know? What crimes was he referring to? The media went into overdrive. Pundits speculated wildly. Was Musk hinting at some secret knowledge, some hidden scandal involving Waters? Or was this simply a baseless attack? A desperate attempt to deflect attention from the real issues? Waters, never one to back down from a fight, responded with defiance. She dismissed Musk's tweet as a pathetic attempt at intimidation and vowed to continue speaking truth to power. The battle lines were drawn. Musk's cryptic tweet had far-reaching consequences. It further inflamed the already tense political climate. It eroded public trust in both government and the tech industry. And it raised troubling questions about the role of wealth and influence in a democracy. The public watched in disbelief as two of the most powerful figures in the world engaged in a public feud with a sitting congresswoman. The spectacle was both mesmerizing and terrifying. It was a stark reminder that the American experiment, for all its virtues, remains a work in progress. The story of Elon Musk, Maxine Waters, and the ghost of Melania Trump's immigration saga is a cautionary tale. It's a story about power, privilege, and the fragility of truth in the digital age. And it's a story that, unfortunately, feels all too relevant in the year 2025.